Hello, everyone. A very good evening. Spotlighting myself. Give me a second. There you are. How are you today? Missed you all yesterday. I hope you watched the video completely, what we shared with you yesterday. Did you do that? Can you hear me? Yes? No? Okay. Thank you. Right. So very happy to meet you all once again in our Mastery Marathon 100. We are nearing completion because we are now looking at your level 4 rounds, right? So the overview is done. Did you watch the video entirely from the beginning till the end? Some of you joined late, some of you missed the day before yesterday's session, some of you missed yesterday's session. So we shared the link with you for the walkthrough. Did you watch it? Yes? No? Say something. Yes, because the next 5 minutes, I'm going to ask you questions based on that video. You ready? Okay, let's see. Right. So your round number 14 is synonyms and antonyms. Yes or no? Round number 14 is synonyms and antonyms. Yes or no? No, very good, because that is your round number 13. Very good. So your round number 13 is synonyms and antonyms. Round number 14, idioms, phrases, and proverbs. And your round number 15 is presenting an argument. And it is in this round that we teach you to fight. Yes or no? How to fight, how to argue well, how to get into verbal fights. That's what we teach you in round number 15. Yes or no? No? Then what is argument all about? Did you learn something from yesterday's session, or should I explain more? So every communication has a purpose, right? So it can be to persuade, it can be to entertain, it can be to narrate something. So every communication has a goal. So why we speak could be for some reason, right? When you tell something to your teacher, maybe it's an explanation. When you go back home and talk to your mother about something that happened in the school, that is a narration. And when you ask your friends to do something for you, that is persuasion. So every communication has a goal. And to achieve that goal, how to best organize the points. So that is what we do in presenting an argument, right? Yes. Now you get it? Rehan? Clear now? Anyway, we'll be having an exclusive session just on presenting an argument. I think the day after tomorrow. Yes. So that day we'll dive in deeper and understand what presenting an argument is all about and how best to prepare for that round for the exam based on your content in the book. So today is the day for synonyms and antonyms. But after yesterday's session on the power of words, did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? Yes, no, not really. Say something. Yes. Great. So how many of you think words are stronger than actions? There's a proverb that goes like this, no? Actions speak louder than words. We are aware of that proverb, right? How many of you but think words are stronger? You can type actions or words in the chats. Thank you, Alan. Love you. Now tell me, which is better, words or actions? I'm getting mixed responses here. That's very interesting for me. Don't tell both. That's a very neutral answer. Something must be 51. Something must be 49. Which you think is 51? You tell me that. Okay. Very interesting. Now, many of you are saying what? They say, no, pen is mightier than the sword. It's not sword, sword. No, because W is also silent like R. Right. But you know what is more stronger? It's neither the pen nor the sword. It is the hand that knows when to take a sword and when to take the pen. Because pens don't win wars, and you cannot write the best piece of poetry with a sword. So what is the most appropriate for that time is what you decide, right? So you are the one who is stronger than both. Now let's see corrects. You're not able to message you. I can see, otherwise, that you're messaging me. You'll be able to send only direct messages. I'm able to read all your messages, so don't worry. Right. So now let's get into synonyms and antonyms. We don't have a lot of time. I'm planning to end the session sharp at 7:30. So now, can I ask you some questions on the power of words video? Just one or two? Yes. Who delivered the Brothers and Sisters of America speech in Chicago? Let's see if you're able to answer. Who was that person? Brothers and Sisters, or Sisters and Brothers of America. Who gave that speech? Very good. Nitya, Manav, not Dr. Martin. Okay, Nidhi, Asha. Nidhi is wrong, sorry. Ashani, correct. Okay, I have to, why do you do this, darlings? Let me, thank you so much. Please do not give them these permissions because it's very distracting. Children, do not do that. I hope the tech team can be a little more cautious about these things. Thank you. Not Obama, not Neo, not Martin Luther King. It was Swami Vivekananda. Beautiful. Now, the next question. Who was the person who said he used a literary device called anaphora, meaning repeating the use of very powerful words to make an emphasis, to make a point? So, this speech, I have a dream that one day my children will not be judged by the color of the skin, but by the content of their character. Who said this? Now, the right answer is Nelson Mandela is wrong. No, he didn't give the speech. I have a dream speech is this iconic speech by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Very good. Not Abraham Lincoln. Okay. Nice poem, darling. I'm reading. Not Ranak Sharma. Okay, so this was by Martin Luther King. Right, I'll ask. Who gave those midnight speech? It's called A Tryst with Destiny. The first prime minister of the independent India. Who is this? Very good. Very quickly you're typing. Seriously, APJ Abdul Kalam. Nithya, I didn't expect this from you. No, Jawaharlal Nehru. That's the correct answer. Good job. Now, last question on this session. We saw a little girl giving a speech in the UN on the need to conserve environment, right? And she gave another speech after 20 years, and she said the problems, they have escalated. Nothing has changed. Who is this girl? Very good. Advait. Nobody else has answered. Advait Anantaraman, you are correct. The only student who got the answer right so far. Nobody else? You don't remember? Please do watch it again. Sanvi, I saw you entering late yesterday. I was watching you all yesterday, by the way. Those who attended. Good. Correct. Starting with S. That's correct. Her name is Suwen Suzuki, something like that. Suwen. Yes. Right. So many of you are presenting an argument will have these things, these features, right? Suzuki, I'm right. No, thank you, Haley. Not Helen Keller. Okay, that's a good video if you want to watch this. That's why we shared that link with you, right? You can keep watching it if you missed it. Those of you who didn't watch, who didn't come yesterday, do watch it. Now let's do synonyms. The next 10 minutes from 7:10 to 7:20, we will deal with synonyms. And after that, we will deal with antonyms. So these are your round number 13 content. And at the end of my today's session, I'm going to share with you coaching videos for the content that is there in your preparatory book for your exam. Okay. So after my session, what you will do in the practice session time, you will watch this video. It will take about 20 to 30 minutes, right? If you're not free, if you have something very important in your school tomorrow, a lot of homework or test to prepare for, then watch this video later, but do watch, okay? And at the end of my session, please remind me to share all of your grades videos. Yes? Can I start synonyms now? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Okay. So let's see. It's a very simple session today. What synonyms are? What is a synonym? There are two different words that have the same or very similar meaning. For example, blurred can be cloudy or vague. So depending on the sentence, you either choose cloudy or vague. So what is the right synonym that suits the sentence? You remember we talking about true friend, and if it's the opposite, remember that? Peter Pettigrew, Sirius Black. Yes, that example. So disloyal or bogus. Which one would be the right answer? We saw this, remember? Do watch the link if you have missed it. The link that you got yesterday, it also has synonyms and antonyms there. So what is mundane? It can be routine or boring. What are the synonyms of healthy? So if it is food, it can be, this is healthy food. So you can say this food is nutritious. He looks very healthy. So for this sentence, you will not say he looks nutritious, right? So you will say he looks very strong. So depending on the sentence, we choose the correct synonym. So this is what we're going to test in your synonyms and antonyms round in the exam, right? So luminary can be celebrity, personage, or something that's luminous in the sky also. So this is your synonyms and antonyms round. And sometimes you may have words that are the same. The spelling is same. Remember we dealt with something called heteronyms? So the same word can have different meanings. So those are not synonyms. Here, I left my phone on the left side of a drawer. Can you see? They're same words, but they're not synonyms. The baseball pitcher asked for a pitcher of water. Again, these are not synonyms. Can you find anything here that are synonyms? Tell me if this is a synonym. Yes, I am Arul, ma'am. That's correct. No, they are not synonyms. So one is an equipment. The other is a bird. No? What about this? Are they synonyms? No. And tell me, is the first word a verb or a noun? The first word. Is that a verb or a noun? Very good. That is a verb. And the second one is a noun. Good job. Right. Next one. The girl who sings in the bands. So tell me, both the words here are nouns or verbs? Very good. One advantage of not letting you type the chat message for everyone is you're not able to copy. And I swear I'm getting all right answers here, and I'm so very happy, except for one. That's okay. The answer is they're both nouns and they are not synonyms. Right. Next one. Last one. Here they are both verbs, correct? Correct? No? Yes, you're correct. I am wrong. They are both nouns. Very good. So one is a plaything, the other one is an animal, a mammal. All right. Now, let's see why to use synonyms. Because when you learn synonyms, you can, by mapping in your head, store similar meaning words together. And you can avoid repeating words. You will definitely sound smarter and you will use the most appropriate words. You'll be more accurate. So fluency is just one thing, but accuracy in your communication is better. See, both big and large can mean the same thing, but you will not call your older brother a large brother, right? You will call him your big brother. So both big and large are synonyms, but you will choose the right word for the right context. Are you ready for a short quiz on synonyms? Good, Al. Right. Now let's begin. Only 12 questions. And in 4 minutes, we are going to complete this part. The newly introduced schemes will help dash risks at the factory. What is the right answer? Moderate, manage, mitigate, reduce. Just type A, B, C, D. You don't have to type the words. Not moderate, not manage, not reduce. Option C, mitigates is the correct word. So because we might not know the meaning to this word, we might not have chosen this word. But now we know. So to mitigate is to deal with something and solve the problem. That's mitigates. Next one. I don't know why she gets upset over such a dash matter. So all the words can seem like this same word. They're all synonyms, but then there is only one word that collocates your much better than any other word, which is getting every option here, A, B, C, D. Inconsequential, too big a word for this word. Dash matter. We don't say minor matter. We don't say insignificant matter. It's a trivial matter, I think. Let me also check myself. Yes, trivial is the right answer. Let's see the next one. Number 3. We are looking for someone dash to manage the team. What's the answer? Adequate, fits, capable. They all may seem. Oh, yeah, I know. I always call out the names of students who give me right answers. No, I do that. I forgot to do it today because I thought I should complete it fast. Right. How many of you have said the right answer? Let me check. Not many. Haley is right. Danya is right. Who else is right? Shrestha is right. Alan is right. Who else? Sakshi correct. Advait correct. Vihan correct. I'm going to give the answer. Competence. Okay? Competence. This word is more suited for this sentence. Next one. I have dashed the 10-page report to 2 pages. So precipitation, condensation, they all look like science words, no? So here, which is the most right word? Not A, not B, not C. Answer is D. Okay. Those of you who said D, very good job. I'll quickly go because I have antonyms to do. I'll call out the names for one more answer, okay? Not for all the answers. We had to dash many employees due to budget cuts. You're not able to start your video? I'm so sorry. Let me check. Yes. You will be able to start now. That is correct. Many of you are giving me right answers. That's awesome. The right answer is D, terminates. So removing employees, halting employees, stopping employees don't make any sense here. They are very bad collocations. They even sound absurd. So when you stop somebody from your employment, when you ask them to leave your company, it's called terminating their employment, right? Okay, next one. Let's go faster. Dua is known. There is an N missing there. Known for its skyscrapers and high dash buildings. Oh, very good. I thought you will make mistake here because RAICE or RICE, which is more correct. I mean, which is the only thing that's correct. It's option C, RICE. Very good. Good job. High rise. Next one. Dash effluents in the ocean is extremely harmful for the birds and animals living in the habitats. Very good. Option B, discharging, not releasing, not clearing, not dismissing. All right, next one. I'm sorry to say that this is a dash illness and there is no cure for it. Very good. For illness, the right answer is D, chronic illness. You will be able to start your video now, dear. Please do check. Right. Next one. Ninth one. The protests have been continuing for over than 25 days now, but it is doubtful whether the government will dash to the demands, So there is agree, join, accept, but one word is, am I giving you clues? I hope not. Accept is okay, but there is a better word than accept, which is exceed, meaning given. Okay, so option A is the right word. Okay, next one. The application crashes often due to heavy traffic. That is the main what? Obstacle, drawback, problem, barrier. How many of you have said B? That's the most right option here. Just two more questions. He survived the accident, but his injuries are serious, significant, severe, sincere. Very good. I think everybody's giving right answers this time, except one. The answer is very good. Those of you who've said option C. Good job. Severe. Last question on synonyms. The manager dash Arya's leave request. He cannot destroy her request. He cannot decrease or collapse. He can only decline. Correct. Declined the leave request. Okay, with that, we have come to the end of your synonyms. But in the exam, you will not be given 4 options. How will we test you? I showed you already. We will be giving you 5 questions on synonyms. In the sentence, one word will be in the brackets. And we will give you 2 options to choose from. You are going to choose the right word for the word in the bracket, suiting the sentence's context. That's it. All good? Now I'm going to open a different presentation. Give me a second. Okay. Just going to mute my video for a second, yes. Stay with me. Right, I'm still here. We are doing antonyms. How many of you like antonyms? Better than synonyms. I personally think antonyms are more fun. No? Yeah. Okay, let's look at antonyms, starting with what they are. So a word that has the exact opposite meaning of another word, that is its antonym. So there can be adjectives can have antonyms, and definitely there can be more synonyms than antonyms, but that's okay because antonyms are like black and whites. They have we have different types of antonyms. We'll deal with that now. But synonyms, there can be so many for a single word. A word with more than one meaning can also have more than one synonym and antonym. We know that, no? So the antonym of clear answer is confusing answer. But the antonym of a clear bag will be an opaque bag, no? You know what is opaque, transparent? Yes. You're all old enough to know? Yes. So what comes in between? Opaque, transparent? What is this mid-thing? Anybody knows? Very good. Nithya, who else? Vaibhavi, good. Transparent. Opaque. What is in between? Spriha, Manav, Ashani, all good. It's translucent. So when you have gradations like this, the opposite of opaque can also be translucent, but the better one would be transparent because they're both at the extreme ends, right? And sometimes you have, like we just saw, they are gradable. So the opposite of warm is cool, but the opposite of hot is cold. Get it? Let's see more different types of antonyms now. Relational antonyms. What are relational antonyms? Let's see that first. For example, I'll show you this. The opposite of near can be far. The opposite of students would be teacher. So these are relational because they're not direct opposites, yet they are closely related words that cannot exist without each other. No? So we call these relational antonyms. Let's see some more. What about gradable? Can you try to tell me what are the words that I'm going to show you based on this picture? Very good. Big, small, or tiny, gigantic. So these are gradable. But there can also be a middle ground, like we saw, translucent. So tiny and huge. These are gradable. What are complementary antonyms? These antonyms are like absolute opposites. For example, night and day. Inhale and exhale. So these are called complementary antonyms. For one to exist, the other should also be there. Like so. And we have dealt with this kind of words in English, remember? In kinds and types of words. What are contronyms? The word itself can be its own opposites. No? Can you tell me an example? Do you remember? Anybody? No, nobody's saying. I'm very sad. The word itself can be its own opposites. That is a contronym. Come on, we saw this. Okay, I'll give you an example. Yeah, you remember? Very good. Nithya gave me the first word. Anybody else? She said dust. So to dust can be to remove the dust particles, like clean the place. Or it can also mean to put something, like for example, dust the cake with sugar. Very good. Now don't everybody say dust. Give me some more. Buckle, very good. So buckle can be to fasten, or it can also be to run away from that place. Awfully sweet is an oxymoron, dear. That is not a contonym. But good try, though. Nice. Very good. Left. He left the place, meaning he is not there. It's only so much is left, mean it's remaining there. Very good. Not words with multiple meanings. I'm saying words with opposite meanings. So those are contronyms. Bound, dust, bolt. Bolt means to lock, can also mean to flee from that place, no? Run as fast as possible. All right. Dust the strawberries, dust the table. Can you understand? These are contronyms. All right. So with that, let's see nothing, because I think it's time now. What do we do? What can we do? Can we just look at a very short quiz on antonyms? What's the opposites of whisper? Very good. Answer is F, shout. What's the opposite of solution? Very good. Problem. What's the opposite of sell? Very good. Buy. What's the opposite of happy? Sad. Good. What's the opposite of bluntness? Very good. Pointy or point? Okay. Okay, no. Bluntness is a noun. So pointy is not right. Point. Very good. What's the opposite of spring? Spring. Autumn. Why? What happens in autumn? Right now, you can see many trees are shedding their leaves, no? Soon it will be spring. Correct. What's the opposite of penalty? I think opposite of penalty is rise. Yeah. What's the opposite of obscure? Opposite of obscure is? No, I think opposite of happy is worried. No, opposite of happy. Because sad is not here, like you said. Four is H. Yes, Rihan, you are correct. You're a very smart kid. I know that. But what's the opposite of obscure? Is it A, sign? Think so. Let me come up with the right answers. Yeah, I think that's the only one left, but then that should not be the right reason. So let's see this tomorrow. And we're going to also see round number 14. Okay. Can I take my leave now? Can you all take your leave now? No, I told you that there is something that I have to do. How could you not remind me? I told you I'm going to give you the links, no? So these are your coaching links for all of your. Let me check if I'm able to copy paste the entire message for all the grades together. Please ensure that you're checking only for your grade because otherwise you will be confused with content that is not even yours. Right, so grade 1 to 6, I'll first give in the chats. Idioms and phrases, we will deal with it with those tomorrow. Let's see what break the ice means. Or that can also be your homework. Who knows already? What's the meaning of break the ice? Anybody knows? Very good. Not to tell the truth. It's to not solve a problem. Not good luck. That's break a leg. Break the ice is to start a conversation. Right. Good job. Who gave me the right answer? Nithya again. Very good, dears. Yes, good job. So let's meet tomorrow. Watch this video if you have the time. Did you copy paste your link? I've shared the links with you. Did you see that? No, grade 7 to 9. I shared it with just one kid. Give me a second. That's a mistake. I'll share it with everyone. Yeah. Do watch and learn. All right. Bye-bye, everyone.